If lately you've felt crushed under the weight of bills, of financial burdens that refuse to budge, of that gnawing frustration of paycheck-to-paycheck survival, then I'm inviting you right now, in this moment, to open your heart to a possibility that might sound unbelievable. Pause everything else for these next 9 minutes, because something powerful is about to unfold for you. Just days ago, I heard from David in New York. He told me that within 48 hours of experiencing this exact message, a payment he'd been chasing for months finally cleared, out of the blue. Then there was Jasmine in Florida, who landed a new client for her small business right after listening. And this morning, Aiden shared that his overdue promotion came through, seemingly overnight. They all tuned into the same energetic transmission you are about to receive. But here's the astonishing part. The shift began even before they finished hearing it. That may seem impossible, but what if you were guided to this very video at precisely the right moment by something larger than coincidence? Because in this sliver of time, a powerful wave is moving through the universe's financial pathways, and you are about to ride that wave. Maybe you're skeptical. Maybe you've dabbled in affirmations or tried to visualize prosperity before and ended up disappointed. Perhaps you've pleaded for financial relief and wondered if your prayers vanished into empty space. But listen closely. What you are about to feel isn't just another motivational pep talk. It is a transmission, a surge of energy carrying a truth you have needed to remember. You were already chosen for abundance, and this force has been quietly gaining momentum behind the scenes. It might shock you to hear this. Every hardship you faced around money, every setback, every unpaid bill, every anxious night was never about you failing or being unworthy. No, those struggles were a preparation. The universe was sculpting your resilience, stretching your gratitude, priming you for the arrival of something greater. Picture the farmer who plants seeds and waits. There is a darkness where no sprouts break through the soil, yet underground, those seeds build roots, become strong, and prepare to burst forth in their season. Your financial drought was that dark time. But that season is ending. Harvest is coming. The universe works in cycles. You have been in a cycle of preparation. Each moment you refused to give up. Each moment you chose generosity even in your own scarcity. Every single time you held gratitude despite fear. These were not random acts. They were investments, spiritual credits, being tallied by the cosmos. While you were worrying about deadlines, an unseen orchestration was unfolding for you. The universe has been moving puzzle pieces, shifting people into position, dissolving obstacles, opening paths you cannot yet see. Imagine it like a grand chessboard, every move leading you right here to this very threshold of your financial awakening. Right now, as these words move through your mind, your energy is recalibrating. It is subtle yet unstoppable, the same way the night sky lightens before the dawn. You may not see the sunrise yet, but the shift is real, and it has begun. This is not a sweet metaphor. This is an actual movement of universal forces gathering to lift you into a new frequency of prosperity. Some of you will be wondering, why should I believe this time is different? Because this time, you are not only hearing the words, you are receiving a direct spiritual current, a download that is reaching deep inside your consciousness, awakening abundance codes that have slept for too long. Your story about money is being rewritten even as you listen. Most of us were born into tangled beliefs about money. Family patterns, cultural fears, old traumas. They all taught you that money was hard, scarce, dangerous, or out of reach. But money is pure energy. It is neither moral nor immoral. And energy flows where there is alignment, where there is love, where there is gratitude, and flees from fear, from shame, from resistance. Right now, as you open to this message, your energetic pathways are being cleared and tuned. Picture your financial energy as a giant antenna. For years, it may have been tuned to a static-filled channel of struggle and lack. But as you absorb this transmission, that antenna is being retuned, gently but powerfully, to a frequency of prosperity, ease, and sufficiency. When you match the vibration of wealth, money cannot help but flow to you. That is the law of energy. It does not ask for your resume, your bank statements, or your regrets. It responds to the current of your being in this moment. And right now, your being is rising to a higher note. You are leaving the frequency of not enough and aligning with the frequency of more than enough. There is a hidden truth about how money arrives. Rarely does it rain down from the sky. The universe works with far more artistry. It sets in motion a cascade of events that look perfectly ordinary on the surface, but their timing is nothing short of miraculous. You might be guided to the perfect connection for a new job. A customer might appear out of nowhere. An investment might open up. Someone might remember they owe you money and repay it. Universal intelligence can deliver through 1,000 surprising channels. A forgotten settlement. A side hustle you thought would flop suddenly thriving. A gift you never expected. The key is not to micromanage how the abundance will arrive, but to stay vigilant, receptive, and open to its forms. In this moment, your spiritual beacon is broadcasting to your surroundings. Allies, opportunities, resources, all are tuning into your new vibration, drawn to your field like moths to a flame. The right people are moving toward you, even if they do not consciously understand why. The conditions to expand your wealth are aligning with remarkable speed. Every one of us carries a money story, a subconscious script we picked up from the fears of our families, our communities, our pasts. Maybe you grew up believing there was never enough. Maybe you learned to see money as dirty or dangerous. Maybe you carry wounds from betrayals or hardships that left you terrified of financial risk. But none of that is your essence. That was programming, like an outdated suit of clothes that you have long since outgrown. This moment is a reset. This message is dissolving the illusions that clung to you for so long. You are not here to fix your relationship with money. You are here to remember the truth of abundance that was always yours before the world buried it. Your new story begins here. You are a soul having a human adventure, and prosperity is your birthright. No circumstance, no mistake, no loss can remove that truth. The universe is vast, creative, and unstoppable, and it is eager to express that through you, through the avenue of wealth. This is why this message is not just another motivational track. It is a spiritual ignition. It is an activation of codes woven into your consciousness before you took your first breath. Codes that have been dormant because of old fears. Codes that now spark to life, broadcasting a new, unstoppable frequency. You do not have to grind harder or hustle more to make these codes work. They flow through your energetic field, sending out signals that draw prosperity through the path of least resistance. As you listen, you may notice a flutter in your heart, a peaceful wave in your chest, a tingling in your fingers. That is real. That is the quickening. That is the remembrance. Some say it feels like waking from a dream of struggle and stepping into a sunrise of possibility. Here's a secret of wealth: gratitude in advance. When you thank the universe not just for what has come, but for what is already on its way, you leap ahead of your timeline. You become the version of yourself who already holds that prosperity, and you draw it closer, faster. So right now, thank the universe. Thank it for the money finding its way to you. Thank it for the opportunities on the verge of appearing. Thank it for the helpers, the angels, the allies you have yet to meet. Thank it for the projects that will soar, the surprises that will delight, the security and peace already rushing to greet you. This is not daydreaming. It is the truest form of alignment with a reality that has already begun to bloom. As we come to the closing of this sacred broadcast, notice what is different in you. Do you feel lighter, less burdened, more sure? That is not imagination. That is evidence. Evidence that your field has changed, that the codes of prosperity have begun to sing within you. Over the next 24 to 72 hours, stay awake, watch, listen. An email might bring unexpected news. A person might repay a debt. A chance encounter could turn into an opportunity. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that your signal was received, and the universe is responding. If you do not see a windfall instantly, do not slip back into doubt. Abundance often begins with subtle shifts before becoming a tidal wave. Stay steady, trust. Welcome each small sign as a green light, a promise, a signpost toward greater flow. If these words stirred something deep in you, acknowledge it. Give this video a like, as a sign to the universe that you are ready. Subscribe, because your journey is just beginning, and there is more support waiting for you. And share this with someone who needs it. Because the more you bless others with the message of abundance, the more you multiply the flow back into your own life. Remember this: you were never destined for endless struggle. You are a channel for abundance, an instrument through which the universe reveals its boundless creativity. Your financial breakthrough is not just possible, it is already unfolding. Feel it, trust it, and get ready to receive far beyond what you ever dared to dream.